Hi guys. Today I'm going to do a quick video. I'm hoping it's a quick video. I already set up my molds. I am making some molds for my, some coasters for my outdoor table outside. I have all different colored chairs. It's very colorful out there, so I'm going to make some molds with some crystals. And then I'm going to also make a little, I don't know, like a little beach sphere mold. Anyway, so let's get started. So today we are using Mastercast. It is a 1-to-1 ratio. I already started stirring it up just to make sure the, I think I just spread resin on my face. So you just mix this up for about 3 minutes. Like I said, I've already been mixing. You want to get your sides real good. Get your stick, because there could be some unmixed stuff on your stick. If you don't mix it completely good to where it's crystal clear with no little stringy bits in it. Stringy bits. That's from watching all my Australian friends out there. They say bits. So it looks pretty clear. These are going to probably be 2 coats because I'm going to put some glitter in it, I think. I don't know. I don't know yet, because I know the glitter will probably float, because I want to use this iridescent glitter. I don't know if you can see it. From Laura's Art Corner. But it's really, it's like foil paper. So I know it'll float somewhat, but alright, so first off, I want to get my resin into a smaller, more manageable cup. And I'll probably do this first. It's going to end up being, hang on, my eye itches. It's going to end up being a full circle. But for right now, I'm just doing the bottom half because I'm going to want the, maybe I'm doing the bottom half because I'm going to want it to kind of be like beachy and then the water. So I'm going to put this shell in it. It's got a lot of space in it. So if you don't want bubbles, you want to fill your shell or whatever you're putting into your resin, you'll want to fill that up. I know it sounds weird, but because that'll force the air out of the shell. See? And then I'm going to shove this down into the rocks, like so. And then I'm going to fill it up. I'm going to cover the shell because That way it'll be... Now as this seeps in through the rocks, I'm going to have to put more in it. This is a casting resin. I haven't actually used it for casting yet, but it is supposed to release some bubbles. But because I have rocks, I'm gonna have bubbles coming up for a while here. So that's why I wanted to start on this one, because I'll be able to squeeze this around. Where's my skewer? Kind of move it just to make sure that that resin's getting down there and force some of that air out of there. I have a feeling I'm going to have air in here. But I'll let them pop or come to the surface. Hopefully they come to the surface and pop. Alright. So, I was wanting to put some of that glitter, but I'm thinking I'm going to add it into the resin. So, a little bit more in there. Not a whole lot, just a bit. So instead of just dripping it in there, like just sprinkling it in there, I thought it would be better if I actually mixed it into the resin. All right. So, come on. Ah! Damn it. Anyway, these are just crystals. See? And now this one has okay. So everything sticks to silicone. These silicone molds, I'm having a hell of a time. All right, so we're going to start with this one. And the middle piece is just like one of those small cabochons, and I just put some orange dots on the back of it. Okay, so that will be like the first layer. I don't really like using this, but it tends to be a little bit less abrasive on the mold. So I'm just mixing a cup at a time. I thought mixing the little glitter flakes in it instead of sprinkling, did I already say this? Instead of sprinkling it would kind of keep them like all around in it instead of just floating to the top. So this will be a two-part video because I gotta let this cure. I was gonna use quick coat, but I thought, you know what? I have casting resin, so well, let me try it. Although now I'm thinking I probably should have used stone coat because they're going to be coasters. I don't know what the heat resistance is on this. I'll have to do some investigations because if it's not heat resistant, then I'll have to flood coat them with stone coat. Get one more. A little bit of resin left, so just in case I needed to put more in it. Did I seriously calculate the amount of resin correctly? Y'all better mark that on your calendar. All right, here goes the last one. I've never tried to use these crystals in coasters before, so we'll see how they work out. I just thought they'd be pretty. My front porch is very colorful. And I'm actually thinking about doing my glass tabletop out there with colorful resin. That's a big piece though. I'd have to bring it down here. All right, so most of them are filled. This one's got a little bit less in it, but let me put more resin on my rocks. So yeah, I'm going to scrape what's left out of here because there's no reason to waste it because this shit is very expensive. Man, I don't know if it was the shape of the resin bottle or what, but holy crap. I had to re-measure like 3 times because it's, it gets like it gets up in the handle as you're pouring it. It like gets up in the handle. And then when you back it down, it like, boom, comes out. So I had to pour it back in. So be careful with that. All right, I'm just going to put a little bit in here. Okay, I'm just going to put a little bit more in this one because it doesn't seem to have as much as the others. Oh, so this weekend was a busy weekend. I had my son's birthday. I don't know what that is. And he had 2 of his friends stay the night. Yeah, 3 boys. Whew, it was supposed to be 4. So, I'm glad that part didn't work out, because 3 was enough. So, alright, we have a lot of bubbles. And I don't like really using my torch. Just do it quick. Because sometimes it gets on the mold. Alright, so I'm just going to have to babysit it for a bit, because there are things in it which would cause like bubbles to continue to come up, you know. Let me see, I'll hold it up against the light. Sometimes you can see where the bubbles are. I think they should be clear for that reason. Oh, that wasn't a bubble, that was just glitter. Oh, that little piece of glitter just caught on fire. Sweet. Alright, so I'm going to put this to bed, and then I'll come back tomorrow and decide if I'm going to put clear on the bottoms or if I'm going to put a color. So I guess it depends on what it looks like. So, and then also tomorrow I will mix up more resin, put like a blue tint, put this on, and then pour the blue tint inside the hole so that it ends up being a paperweight that should look pretty cool. So there you have it. I will take you in on a close-up, although they're not really much to see right now. Let me get you out of the thing here. Alright, so that one's going to be, it's the rocks in the shell. See, there's a couple bubbles coming up to the top. But I think I've moved the rocks around enough that they're covered, so hopefully. And then that's just the iridescent. Here, let me see if I can shut these lights off. Feel a little bit better. Hang on. Alright. So that's the blue and the yellow. And those dots are just something I used with the Posca pen. Like I used I put the round part of the cabochon toward the bottom so that when I flip them out, it'll like actually be the top. And then I just put little dots on it. It's the purple and blue. This one's actually clear and yellow. Pretty sure that might end up being my favorite. Not a big fan of yellow, but I think that looks really cool. It's got the iridescent white and the iridescent yellow crystals. So yeah. So I'll come back tomorrow and I'll show you what they look like. But I'm going to babysit them for a while because, like I said, new bubbles will come up to the surface. But in the time being, go check out our Facebook page. Tammy Anderson and I started a Facebook page. It's called United We Pour with Tammy and Lisa. Go check it out. We're having a lot of fun over there. So, and I will see you guys back for the second coat. Talk to you later. Bye. Okay, guys, it is the next day. And, the coasters seem like they did alright. Just mixing up some more resin so I can finish this all hard. It doesn't look like I got any bubbles on the top of it. Oh no, can you see that? But I'm gonna tint this color. I'll let that sit for a minute. Okay, so for the coasters, I don't think I'm going to do another coat on them because they are already pretty thick and I kind of like them. Let me get them out. And then I'll show you close-ups. Coming out great. I was going to do like a tinted color, but I decided not to. Let me get you a close up. Because I kind of like them the way they are. So, it's this one. I'm glad I mixed that glitter in with the resin because it, like, if you look on the sides, you can see that it's like all over instead of just on the top. So that's pretty cool. This one, the back. I really like this one. I like that it's clear and I can see the stones from the side too, you know? That's pretty cool. So yeah, there's the coasters. And now I will get back to the other stuff. Yeah, I'm going to just leave these be. And then some of them have like a little bit of resin. Like I like that they have like a little bit of a lip, but there's some pieces that I'll just sand off. Like right there. Because if they had a little bit of a lip, then they all fit nicely together. Like that stack of yumminess. Okay. So that's them. And when you're done with your molds, put them right back in the plastic because otherwise you're going to get a bunch of hair or dust or whatever in there. So I think this is going to be too much resin, so I'm going to set some aside. I'll keep 3 ounces there. Set some aside. I'm using the Resin Art tint, the Bahama Mama. And when you use the tints, like I've said before, this is a perfect ocean water color. So, and it's transparent. So you put a little bit of the pigment in the cup, and then you put some 99% alcohol in it, and then it's all dissolved, and then you put it into your resin. See that perfect Caribbean Sea type blue. This has got a lot of bubbles in it. This is crazy for a And I won't be able to torch once this lid is on. So I don't know what to do. I just sit and wait till the bubbles come up. Put it in a different cup. Wider cup, maybe I can heat it up because I do not want bubbles in it when I pour it inside this mold. Huh. Well. All right, let me I don't know. I'm going to heat it up. Maybe if I warm it up a little bit, it'll... Sorry about that, guys. My camera. Quit working. So I don't know how this is going to go as my camera quit working because I ran out of space in there. So as I dumped it, I kept heating up this resin here. It's still got quite a bit of bubbles in it, but I don't want it to cure, and it's already starting to get warm. So I'm stirring it super slow to try to release some of them. But I decided that maybe it will hide some of the bubbles if I swirl some white in there to kind of give it a wave thing. So I don't know if that's going to work either, because once this is on, I have no idea what's going on inside there. So I can't move it, manipulate it, or anything. It's just what you get is what you get. So I'm going to bring this here. So yeah, so I'm going to put this, make sure it's all clean. I'll put this on top. And you got to pour in there, which I will have to end up putting the resin in this cup so I can pinch it. All right, so let me do that. I have no idea what I'm doing. All right. So yeah, I'm not going to be able to torch it or anything. Okay, so my plan is to just swirl, swirl some of the angel white in there. As you can see, I don't have very much. I'll take the skewer . I don't know how this is going to work, guys. I've probably just ruined it. Okay. I'm sure it is jam-packed, filled with bubbles, but I'm hoping that adding the white will kind of make it look frothy and wavy. But Who knows if that's actually going to happen. I doubt it. So all right. I guess I will leave that be. I will upload a video today. This probably won't be on it. I'll have to do that some other time. I got a little bit of resin left. I don't know what kind of a small oh, you know what? I've got one of these things just sitting here. So just to use some leftover resin. I'm not sure if I like this resin, guys. Alright, so that's not a project. That's just junk. Alright. So let's all keep our fingers crossed that the bubbles find their way out that itty bitty hole there. And that this doesn't look super jacked up when I unmold it. So I'm going to go set this over on the table. What am I doing? What am I doing? I've got sticky hands and I have no idea why. I had gloves on. I don't get it. So again, here are my little I love them. They're going to look so pretty on my table. And join us on the new Facebook group, United We Pour with Tammy and Lisa. You can find the teal color that I used for the water at ColourArte.com, the Resin Art tints line. Used Angel White from Lorez. That's at LorezExpressions.com, or you can get it through Laura Usher on Facebook. The glitter that I used in here was from Laura's Art Corner. I don't have that much love, so you can barely see it. So, and she also sells the Lorez. She also sells this Mastercast. And I think that the rocks and stuff I got at just Michael's or, I don't know, a dollar store or something. Excuse me, that I picked up along the way. So, yeah, come join us on our Facebook group. Every Saturday we allow you to post art that you have for sale. You can post your YouTube, your Instagram, all your social media there also. So, in a future video, I will let you know how this turned out. But I do want to get a video uploaded, so I don't want to wait another day for that to dry. So, I hope you guys have a wonderful day. And, see ya. See you later. Talk to you later, guys. Bye. Thanks for watching.